My name's Denise Ryner. I'm the Director-Curator here at Or Gallery. Or has been around since 1983. It is located in Vancouver, Canada, on unceded Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish territory. Or started as an artist project by a local artist who still practices today, Ayman, and has always since then maintained a focus on experimental, research-based practices, a lot of speculative thinking, and really trying to focus on emerging ideas and conversation and exchange. We work really closely with local universities and arts education programs. And I just think artist-run centers have a lot of flexibility. I've always enjoyed being a part of the community of artist-run centers, even as a viewer audience, because the discussions are very different. The access, the way that I can, meet artists, have direct exchange. There's a feeling of immediacy that I appreciate about artist-run center culture. And of course, within Canada, that's artist-run culture is very well developed. I think that's important that Canada has been at the forefront of supporting this sort of access to culture and artistic practices. Our programming has definitely been affected by the events of 2020. We've just shifted the way we do that. That is happening online with conversational events such as this, documenting our exhibitions so that they can also be online. We still have managed to keep our space open for exhibitions outside of lockdowns. At least there's that spatial experience of exhibitions for those that are able to travel to the gallery. It just made us think more and more about mobility and those that can't for various reasons, and that online and these kinds of spaces that we're working in now are more and more important to communicating with our audiences and artists. A.A. Bronson always uses the term like connective tissue, like how to sort of keep in contact and keep engaged across time and distance with whatever new form or format is available to us. We're thinking of having more and more work in the windows so that somebody doesn't have to come into the building to see it. We're thinking about our sidewalk and having public art on the building and all these kind of other ways of having these exchanges that aren't necessarily the traditional walk into the gallery or artist talk way. For me personally, the most important thing about artistic culture is that access to conversations and artists and practices for even someone that's just starting art school or has never gone to art school and just is curious. The boundary isn't as strong as it might be with more sort of larger established regional galleries and that situation. Coming up at the beginning of 2021, we have a line of really great guest curators. Noor Banghu from Winnipeg, now kind of living between Norway and Toronto and living still Winnipeg. And then after Noor is another guest curated project with Paz Guevara, who is a Chilean curator based in Berlin. There's going to be more interactivity with conversations, online book clubs, reading groups. Just ways of constantly making the online format two-way rather than just one way. There's lots of ways to get involved. People can sign up for memberships and donate online. We do have a bookstore for artist books and related publications. And so we're also shifting that online so that people can, not only order our own publications like Northwest Coast and Vancouver Anthology, but some other things that equally amazing galleries and artists and publishers are doing. Our wonderful board and staff are also developing ideas to do fundraising events that might happen online and try to bring some of that excitement. I'm just really excited and proud how resilient the artist-run center sector is, and that the galleries are just doing amazing work. I never felt like there wasn't exciting things to look at or view that my colleagues are doing. So congratulations to them for the Audain Awards as well.